Listeners beware, you're in for a scare. Today's episode features Jules Daniel in Escape from the Carnival of Horrors by R.L. Stine. I'm your host, Troy J. Malcolm, and this is Pick a Path Podcast. Jules, how are you doing?
Hi, I'm good. I'm excited.
Oh, well, you shouldn't be. You should be nervous.
Oh.
Yep, the Goosebumps books are well known for being scary.
Very scary.
Yeah, spooky. The spookiest of books.
Absolutely. Definitely one of the scariest things I read as a child.
I remember going to school book fairs, scholastic book fairs.
Yeah, and trawling through secondhand stores. My mum hated them because she said that I read them too quickly. So they were really disposable, and she'd never buy me any, but I managed to get lots of dollar ones when I went overseas and went op shopping.
Love that. My grandmother worked at the Salvation Army family store, so I managed to get a lot of Goosebumps books.
I
Goosebumps books secondhand. So there's 50 books in the Give Yourself Goosebumps series by R.L. Stine.
Before you go into this,
yeah.
We're going to take a detour to talk about your Goosebumps book collection, please.
As I was saying,
I
there
know...
are 50 books in the collection. I'm missing 8.
Yeah.
Because we've managed to go and collect so many from op shops and...
But how many Goosebumps books do you have all up?
Oh, too many. I'm missing... I've got 42 Give Yourself Goosebumps.
Yeah.
I'm missing 6 out of 52 original series. This is embarrassing to talk about. No, it's not. It's not embarrassing to talk about how many Goosebumps I have. It's an amazing collection that I'm proud to have, and I'm excited to get more of them as I start making a Goosebumps-themed podcast.
Yeah, and we all love you despite your hoarding, you know?
Look, one can never have too many Goosebumps books, and memorabilia, and other things.
You just can't stop having things.
Look, I don't have enough Goosebumps content. So this is my Goosebumps content right now.
Yes.
Pick a Path podcast.
Right.
We're going to actually go through a Give Yourself Goosebumps novel together.
And these are it's in the title of the podcast, right?
It is Pick a Path. It is an interactive novel. I will be serving as the novel.
Old school
reader.
Video game.
That's right.
Yeah.
So I'm going to read the parts of the novel, and you're going to actually react to it, choose the outcome.
I'm gonna die.
That's right. So I've got the novel here. You can hear me spin through the book's pages.
Oh, that actually, gave me chills down my spine. That is such a... Can I just point out, this is such a crusty book. Look, I've contributed, a bunch of books to your collection, and a lot of them, like I said, were from secondhand stores, and I wouldn't be surprised.
Honestly, as I said, these are the originals. I do have...
Oh, man.
I don't have any of the, new...
It's gold,
copies.
Though. It's pretty.
It is very pretty.
I like the cover. Okay, so I didn't know which one. Am I supposed to be looking at it?
Yeah, well, feel free. This is the first Give Yourself Goosebumps novel. It is Escape from the Carnival of Horrors.
Yeah, and the cover's gorgeous. It's got this... I assume it's supposed to be a crocodile. Crocodile or an alligator. One of them has a round nose.
I'm not going to confirm just because it is an artist's interpretation of what's going to happen in the story, and that would be spoilers.
Well, to me, this is my... Because I don't remember. I don't even know if I've read this one. I didn't have a lot of the Pick a Path.
Give Yourself Goosebumps.
That's it. I didn't have a lot of them. I think I played a couple. I was one of the kids that keep my place and go back if I die.
That is 100% valid. It's what a lot of people do. I do remember having, 7 fingers stuck in the pages of a book.
I want to know the whole story.
Yeah.
I don't, but I felt bad. I felt like I was cheating.
I talked to someone literally yesterday who said that they read these books from cover to cover because they wanted to see every path of what happened.
Just page by page?
Yeah.
Disgusting.
I know, because at the end of each page, if you don't know, these books give you choices and you flick to the corresponding page. This person read it cover to cover to see everything that could happen.
Oh, man. That's, impressive to be able to put, the plot together.
Honestly. Maybe I should do that instead. I'm actually going to read it to you cover to cover, and you've got to I'm kidding.
Well, it looks like a crocodile on the cover. It looks like he's breaking out of what I assume is the Carnival of Horrors, just from the name.
Mm-mm.
He's purple, though, and honestly, the forced perspective is a little weird. So he doesn't really look like he has a neck. So I'm not sure if he is... I don't know if he is a crocodile.
He does look pretty stumpy, whatever he may be. He's a chunky lad.
Boy. Yeah, there you go. Terrible.
But is he a chunky boy or a lad? Comment below.
Comment. Do it now. We'll see it in real time.
Yeah, we'll react quick. Oh, nobody's responding. So we're going to go into the first page of the novel. I'm going to read it to you. At the end of the page, you will be given an option, and we'll go ahead with that. I am going to give you 2 lives.
2 lives.
2 lives. So
isn't the standard 3?
Yeah, well, you know, you get your 2 lives.
Good. I am definitely gonna die. I think even if I do die, we should just keep recording and see what happens. Let's try and get to the end anyway. But like, I will try and get it. I'll try and not die at all, honestly.
Well, I'm going to give you 2 lives. Okay. So if you make it, if you don't worry, you will have another life. We will go back to a certain moment and we will see what we can do.
I just crossed my fingers. And realised that no one could see that, so...
I wasn't even looking at you, so
Fingers
I don't
crossed.
believe that it happened.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry.
What do you want to do?
I don't know, Patty. What do you want to do?
Not fair, Brad. I asked you first.
Patty and Brad, your 2 best friends, arguing as usual. It's the last week of August, and Patty and Brad haven't stopped fighting since your summer vacation started. Patty likes being bossy. You don't mind though. It's no big deal. It's hard to win a fight with her anyway. You don't know why Brad even tries. You guess it's because he doesn't want to look like a wimp in front of a girl.
There's nothing to do. I guess I'll just go home,
Brad says. He shoves his hands in his pockets. Then his shoulders slump and he sort of shrivels up. You guess Brad is kind of a wimp, even if he is your best friend.
You're so boring, Brad.
Patty
Fucking
complains.
Brad.
Honestly, what a Brad.
You're so boring, Brad. Fuck you, Brad.
Whenever Patty complains, her freckles really pop out. Now there are about 1 million of them.
Hey, I know what we should do.
Patty suddenly bursts out. Your option is go to page 2. Would you like to continue, or is this already too spooky?
It's a bit like, what did her freckles do? They jumped out.
They popped out.
They popped out. That's terrifying.
Brad was wimp.
Let's bike over to Bennett's Field and watch them set up the carnival.
Oh, of horrors.
That's probably right.
I don't know.
You answer.
It's getting dark and Mum said I had to be in by 9.
It's only a quick bike ride.
Brad says.
Are you some kind of wimp?
Brad, calling you a wimp? You can't believe it.
Oh my god. Fuck you, Brad. Okay.
You agree.
But if it's as bad as last year, there won't be much to see. Don't you remember the main attraction?
You remind them. The ride they called Terror Track. It turned out to be a baby choo-choo train that circled around and around and around. It doesn't matter what you say. Patty's made up her mind. You're going to ride over to the carnival. A hot, humid breeze blows in your face as you pedal along. Oh, you're going. You don't have any choice about whether or not you're going to the carnival. Sorry.
Guess it's... The choices are like... Will I survive the Carnival of Horrors?
Oh, true. There's no point.
I got to be put in the situation to get out of the situation. I've got to prove my
worth. It is
worth.
called escape from.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be much of an adventure if it was like, do you want to go to the Carnival of Horrors? And you were like,
no.
Ah, congratulations. Shorter episode.
You end. Honestly, I do appreciate games that let you do that at the start. Like, opt out.
Yeah.
No thanks. And then you end and you're like, well, if I want to see the rest of the story, I guess I have to do it.
It really captivates you to continue and find out what's going to happen, because you don't get to, because you failed before you begin. And I think that's what's happened here.
Just like...
I closed the book.
Yeah. R.I.P. It was a good run.
I think we might as well continue, I guess.
All right. The Carnival of Horrors. Let's go.
Yeah. Patty's in the lead, no surprise, and Brad's puffing behind you.
Fucking Brad.
It's dark by the time you reach Bennett's Field. You and your friends drop your bikes in the grass and race across the moonlit field toward the huge wooden fence that surrounds the carnival. To take a closer look, turn to page 3.
I'm
turning to page 3.
Can you even turn to page 3, or is it just on the other page?
No, it's just on the other side of what I'm
You
holding
can't.
open.
We can't turn to page 3.
I could close it again and open it.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
okay. Yep, there, you got him.
Oops, spine tingling. Spine of the book. As you reach the carnival entrance, you hear music coming from inside. Not the usual corny organ stuff they always play, but some really strange music. It sounds familiar and totally new at the same time. Brad stretches his neck to try to peer over the fence, but no luck. The fence is way too high. Paddy jiggles the padlock on the door. It's sealed shut.
I guess we'll have to wait until tomorrow night when the carnival opens.
Brad says.
No way.
Paddy says.
Let's climb the fence. Now.
Are you crazy?
Brad says.
We'll get caught.
Come on. There's probably no one in there.
Your friends turn to you to cast the deciding vote. You glance at your watch. It's almost 9 p.m. If you're going to get home in time, you should start back now. What are you going to do?
Well,
If you decide to go home,
yeah.
turn to 10. If you climb the fence to get inside, turn to 6. What would you do? What are you going to do?
What are we outside?
The fence that's the carnival
And
you're
the
trying
carnival's-
to see. It opens tomorrow, but you're early, a night early.
Oh, let's go home.
You want to go home?
Yeah.
Oh, excellent. Cool. It's a responsible thing to do. Your mother said to be home by a certain time, and you said you would be.
Well, yeah, and also I can wait a day. You know,
Yeah.
I don't mind. It's fine. We already have said at the beginning that the carnival was shit last year.
That's true.
So why are we so desperate to get in?
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
You've decided not to sneak into the carnival? You're going home instead? Well, it's a good thing Paddy usually makes all the decision. Otherwise, you'd never have any fun. And this book would be over before it began. Go ahead, take a deep breath, then go climb the fence. You're not scared, are you? Turn back to page 6.
I know just before I said that I really appreciated it when games let you do this, but I'm quite frustrated now.
That's valid.
I wanted to come back tomorrow. How dare it do the thing I said I liked it doing. And so well. You're right.
Yeah.
So I guess we've got... Look, this is what it is, okay? You don't have choice. Really.
There's over 20 different endings.
Choice is an illusion and a fallacy. Alright, come on.
It is. Let's do it, you say to your friends.
Let's do it.
Let's climb the fence.
Let's climb the French.
Oh no. Let's get the actual one. Let's climb the fence.
Let's fucking climb this fence, mates.
Paddy is halfway up before you finish speaking. You let Brad go next. You're last.
Fucking Brad.
It's a hard climb up. There's really no place on the fence to get a good grip, but you make it to the top. Swing your legs over and tumble down. You land on the grass. You're inside. You and your friends gaze around. It's pretty dark. The only light comes from torches. At first, the carnival looks the same as it always does. Dinky rides, hot dog wagons. Then the lights start to flicker on in every corner of the field. The rides start to move. It's as if the whole place is magically coming to life.
Too spoopy. Hey, look at that giant roller coaster.
You exclaim,
Ah,
pointing up ahead.
point.
They never had a roller coaster before.
They never had a roller coaster before.
Yeah,
Brad agrees.
and the whole place is a lot bigger than last year.
This is awesome.
Paddy says as she sprints towards the rides. Turn to page 7, which is on the
See Brad coasting off my comment.
opposite side of what I'm reading.
He just wants to be like me.
He does.
He's so jelly. He can't even stand it.
He doesn't even know that he's not worth your time.
I know, right? Okay, what were the options?
Turning to the other side of the page.
I guess what would... Let's
I
do
guess
that.
I'll do that, yeah.
There's not been a lot of choice so far.
No, and you made one and it made you go back.
It gave me the illusion of choice.
It did.
Only to, my illusion's been shattered. The glass ceiling.
Do you want to end it or should I continue?
No, I mean, go on.
Oh, okay.
We'll commit to the bit.
You and Brad take off after Paddy. You all stop in front of the
You and
roller
Brad,
coaster.
take off your clothes.
Oh, this took a turn. Spooky.
Wow.
Paddy says as she gazes up at it.
It's like a rocket to outer space.
Beyond the roller coaster, you spy a castle surrounded by a moat.
Wait.
Yeah.
What's like a rocket to outer space?
The roller coaster.
Okay.
It's big.
Okay. I thought you were saying the castle.
No. The
There's
castle's
a
surrounded by a moat.
Okay.
And
Wow, it's like a roller coaster.
and a spooky-looking haunted house sitting atop a high hill.
Oh, these are going to be the options.
These are the coolest rides I've ever seen, you say. Oops.
These are the coolest rides I've ever seen. They still have that dumb choo-choo train over there.
You point out. Point.
Point. But we could ride this stuff all night and never go near it.
Patty grabs your arm and tugs you over to the other side of the carnival, to the midway. Brad races after you.
Fuck off, Brad. Hey, where are all those dinky wooden booths from last year?
You ask as you gawk at the amazing games of choice. They're gone, and in their place are giant video games and huge spinning wheels studded with hundreds of blinking coloured lights.
Get a load of that.
Brad suddenly cries out. You and Patty spin around. You can't believe what you see. Be more amazed on page 87.
I can't believe what I see. So our option is to turn to one other page again.
That's right. Spooky.
I don't think this is a choose. Like, I don't think this is a pick a path so much as a follow the... It's a puzzle.
Look, this is the first one.
It's
he had to
connect to the dots.
explain the concept really simply for kids.
Connect the dots, but with stories.
You're right.
I am.
And the dots are being connected, and we're going to find out what happens. I hope Brad dies.
Yeah. I hope I can cause something to happen.
Ooh, okay. High goals.
Yeah.
All in the space of a podcast. Let's see.
I'll try and cause something to happen.
You're staring at a sign that reads, World's Freakiest Freak Show. The three of you gape at the pictures. There's the three-headed man with the ugliest collection of faces you've ever seen.
This feels ableist.
Look, it's not that the three-headed man has the ugliest faces. He's got a collection of ugly faces.
He keeps in a jar by the door. What is it for? Go on.
And the snake lady, a young blonde girl with a beautiful face and the body of a slithering snake.
Hot. That's someone's kink, you know.
Yeah, J.K. Rowling's.
This is,
You start to say, but you don't finish. Because a large hand has come down on your shoulder, hard.
He's come down hard.
You slowly turn and gaze up at a huge man with shoulders wider than a refrigerator. He has coal-black eyes with a thick moustache to match.
Oh my god, scary.
He looks strong enough, and mean enough, to pitch you over the fence with one hand.
What are you doing here?
His deep voice booms.
Oh my god, I instantly piss myself and cry.
That's one of the options.
Yeah.
You're not allowed in here.
Oh, I'm
he
sorry.
Says, pointing directly at you.
Oh no, I can't deal with authority. I would be crying.
We're sorry,
I'm sorry.
you say, hoping you appear sorry and not just scared. Not just scared.
But also I'm scared.
We wanted to look around,
We
that's
wanted to
all.
Look around, that's all.
But we'll leave right now.
But we'll leave right now.
His eyes stare into yours. He clamps both hands down on your shoulders and says, You're not going anywhere. Uh-oh. Quick. Better turn to page 4. Otherwise you can cry and piss yourself.
Cry and piss myself, definitely.
What do you mean?
Brad asks, trembling all over. I just had an idea. A great idea, the man replies. I want you kids to stay and try out the rides before the grand opening tomorrow. Patty's eyes open wide.
Cool!
She says.
Oh, that's suspect. Are you sure it's alright with the owner?
You ask. I'm Big Al, the manager, and what I say around here goes.
Oh my god, Big Al. You say he had strong shoulders, eh?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
And
Is
a
there...
thick moustache.
So what I know about Goosebumps, it's a love story, right? Like Dream Daddy or like a romancing simulation.
Oh, definitely. It is a dating simulator.
I'm gonna dating simulate.
You think Big Al is the one for you?
I'm like, he's already made contact with me.
He has.
It's either him or the girl.
Patty.
Yeah,
she did open her eyes wide and say wow, and she also had
held
freckles
my
that
hand
popped.
as well. when we
Although
were running,
she
I think.
did lead the way and go up the fence first, so she is kind of
Troublemaker.
Well, yeah.
That's true. But I like I like a strong woman, you know?
That's valid. You will be excited though. I saw at the bottom of this page there is 2 options.
Oh my god, an option. A
That's
choice.
right.
I wonder if I'm going to be punished.
Big Al digs around in his checkered jacket and pulls out 3 maps. He hands one to each of you. Study them carefully, he says. If you have any questions, ask them now. Your eyes fall upon the map. You have a question, but you gaze up and Big Al is gone. He's vanished.
Oh, well, that's just gaslighting.
That's how that works.
Just let me know if you need anything. Ask me. Ask me now. Blinks, looks back.
Gone.
Gone. My cues. they need A's.
Look, it's just transitioning into your next potential partner, I'm sure.
Big Al.
He'll be in your heart.
A whole carnival to ourselves.
Paddy exclaims.
Where should we start?
You stare down at your map again. You notice that the carnival is split in half. On one side are the rides, tons of them. On the other side is the midway, packed with games of chance and the freak show. What will you try first? Go on the rides or check out the midway? This is actually the first choice.
Okay.
This is where we learn about Jules' inner thoughts.
Okay, so I love. Is this the time where I talk about things?
Yeah,
Carnivals, right?
Yeah.
I've been to a bunch of carnivals. I love carnivals. I love going on
Makes
rides,
sense.
and I have been to a few amusement parks. Right? I've
Yeah,
been to
cool.
like okay, what we have in New Zealand, Rainbow's End, which is
Definitely.
I've been to Luna Park in Australia and like Movie World, Dream World,
Waterworld? Yeah, nice.
Wet and Wild.
But did you ever meet anyone like Big Al at any of
Disneyland.
those places?
Big Al.
Yeah.
One time in a Movie World, we went through a haunted house section,
Yeah.
and there were some very scary characters
Oh no.
that were like Frankenstein-esque, I guess. So yes, big shoulders.
Oh, big shoulders, bristling moustaches.
I was just a kid and I couldn't deal with it, so I just like laughed. They come out.
I love acting.
Hi, doggy.
So, but at the amusement parks, were you attracted to the games and
Games.
like freak shows, or
Right. Well, what I'm saying is I like roller coasters and stuff.
to the rides?
But
Ooh.
Freaks, one of my favorite like old cult movies.
Yeah,
Beautiful. Freak Show is a good season of American Horror Story.
that it is. Very good season.
And I want to support
The community.
The community, you know, yeah.
Okay. Well, I take it in that case you're going to check out the midway.
Yeah, let's, because once you go on the rides, you throw up.
Yeah, fair enough.
I've never, but you
Start chill.
Start chill, do your stuff, work your way to the rides.
And we're going to go to page 77 and check out the midway then. But that was a cute little insight into your life, thanks to this Pick a Path novel. Thanks, R.L. Stine. Don't sue us.
Don't do it. It's a podcast. We'll probably be alright.
Let's head for the midway and play some games.
Game. I'm also very good at claw, which you know.
I do know that.
Yeah. Claw. I'm good at claw. Claw machines. My mum was like a legend with it, and she taught me her techniques, and I've definitely won a lot of claw machine soft toys.
You sure
as
have.
you know.
I might hoard Goosebumps books, but your claw machine habit is really getting out of hand. We've got to talk about it.
You can't talk to me about this. You also like to do claw machines because you gamble. And this is your intervention.
Oh no!
Right.
Let's head for the midway and play some games,
Okay. Game.
is what you say.
Oh, let's head to the midway. Play some games.
You say.
Game!
You, Paddy, and Brad jog down a wide avenue. Tents of every colour line the street.
it's
Carnival
really
music
wide.
blares from loudspeakers. You spot a green neon sign flashing above a yellow striped tent. The sign reads, Madam Zeno, fortune teller.
Excellent.
You exclaim. I'm going in.
I've been really getting into astrology recently. I want to get my fortune read. I'm gonna go in.
You tell your friends you'll catch up with them in a minute.
I'll catch up with you in a minute, you fuckos.
Why
am I leaving them? I don't feel like that's the... Why can't we all get our fortunes read? Okay.
I'm sure
private.
it's
Private. I gotta know if I'm gonna get together with Peggy or...
Exactly.
Freckles, whatever her name is.
Peggy and Bread.
Fucking Bread.
You lift the tent flap. Inside, one small candle. Sorry, I said tent flap really weirdly. I had to stop myself.
Tent flap.
Alright, I'm gonna read tent flaps again.
Tent flaps.
No!
Sorry.
You lift the tent flap. Inside, one small candle flickers in the dark. You hear a low voice call out, "Enter my chamber!"
It's not a low voice.
Enter my chamber! Is that better for you? There is Madame Zeno sitting in the shadows. She wears a long red dress dotted with brightly coloured gems. They shimmer in the candlelight. Her black hair tumbles to her shoulders as she bends over a large crystal ball. "Welcome!" she whispers. Welcome. Is that a whisper? Not really. Welcome. I can't whisper in her voice. She doesn't whisper.
Welcome.
Welcome! She whispers. Then she reaches out and gently lifts your hand. "Let me tell your fortune," she says future. "Let me tell your future." To find your future, go to page 78.
The choice is to turn to a page.
It is just the next page, though.
The choices continue the story.
It is.
I'm choosing to continue.
Madame Zeno studies your hand closely. She traces the lines in your hand with her soft fingers.
Were you going to reach to grab my hand just then? I saw that. Your hand went up.
I'm going to say yes. I actually just dropped the pen so I wouldn't click it because I clicked it through the first page. But I will reach out and I will hold your hand. We're holding hands. You can't see it,
That's
but
not
we
how you
are
do a palm reading, but...
Oh.
yeah, you're like, for moral support.
I was platonically holding hands.
I'm scared, Troy, hold my hand.
Okay.
All right, yep. Madame Z.
Madame Zeno.
No, Madame Z. Give me my fortune. I'm ready.
She studies your hand closely. She traces the lines in your hand with her soft fingers.
Oh, that's my love line.
I see horror in your future. In your immediate future.
That's because I'm at...
She warns.
The horror carnival. Carnival of horrors.
I don't know if it's called the Carnival of Horrors. That would be
the
a little
book
on
is.
the nose.
On the nose. Yeah, but like, I'm aware.
Oh.
Wolf.
Who told you? Oh.
Ooh. It's a spoiler. Look.
You're a werewolf is a spoiler, or the fact it's a Carnival of Horrors?
Well, if you're going to put it as the name of the book, then you can't
you're
be
gonna
like...
know.
Yeah, you're going to know.
That's valid. Also, I like that you hinted it was your love line she was tracing, and she immediately said that it was horror. Immediate horror.
Accurate. How dare you read me so thoroughly? Once again, fortune telling. It's just so on the nose, you know. We can't explain it, but it's there.
It's just too real.
Yeah.
It hurts.
You know, every time I'm like thinking about how much my life is affected by being a virgin, you know, my star sign.
And I'm a Capri Sun.
You're a Capri Sun.
Exactly. Sorry, I have released your hand because my headphone was falling out.
It's okay. I think I can continue.
Okay. What kind of horror?
What kind of horror? What?
You stammer.
Oh, what?
You did.
Oh, yeah. What do you mean?
Madame Zeno releases your hand. Oh, we should have waited.
Ah, Troy, commit to the bit.
I'm sorry. She picks up a strange deck of cards. She spreads them out on the table.
The tarot.
You notice the cards have pictures.
Tarot.
A headless man. A bloody sword. A large, evil eye.
Okay, but like tarot, you know, it can be misleading. A lot of the cards that seem like the worst are actually just about change, and you know.
You said tarot seems misleading, but I think you meant like people's perception of tarot, right? Like.
Well, no, but like death, right? Being a tarot card, that's misleading to what it necessarily means.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, people are misled by tarot, sure. And both work, yes.
Both work.
So I think we shouldn't be judging my fortune from these
Look,
things.
if this book happens to read you, we're reading a book. If it reads you back, you gotta be read.
I would like to find out what tarot cards she's saying are my future, and I want to like figure out what it means.
Also, it'll be what she uses for everyone's future. Not am I only going to bet that because she's a fortune teller at this carnival specifically, which has been notorious for using terrible choo-choo trains as terror trains.
That's true.
But also because everyone who reads this book will probably be given the same cards.
But I want to know
what a phony.
I want to know what the book actually.
What R.L. Stein decided. Yeah. These are them for Madame Zeno.
Yeah, it would be interesting.
I mean, probably a headless man, a bloody sword, a large evil eye. Yeah. She gathers up all the cards and flips the deck over. Then she deals out a red card and a blue card. Turn one over, she commands.
I don't know what kind of...
Learn your fate. Pick red, pick blue.
Oh, blue.
Blue?
Yeah, blue.
Okay.
Don't...
Sorry, was I not meant to answer with intonation? Look, if you want to pick blue, that's up to you, but you know...
This is the red pill, blue pill thing. What's the right one in the Matrix?
I'm not going to tell you.
Well,
I don't know the answer. Not off the top of my head right
I'm
now.
not going to tell you. I'm going to withhold that information.
Sure am.
Yeah. You don't deserve it, you fucko.
Blue is your favourite colour.
Yeah.
You turn the blue card over. There is a message.
Then go to the red card.
Very good. Help us. You are our only hope. Hurry to the back door of the freak show. Signed, The Freaks.
Oh, okay, yeah. Love.
What does this mean?
Love.
Oh, it means love.
A friend, a lover, maybe more.
Madame Zeno stares
What
deep
does this mean?
into your eyes. Her lips tremble. She leans forward. She's about to speak. And then the lights go out. And a blood-curdling scream rips through the dark. You start to bolt for the door.
It's the werewolf.
When a dim light suddenly flickers. You stare across the table. Madame Zeno is gone. Another person to just disappear on you.
I have abandonment issues. Okay.
This game isn't helping.
No, I'm just being left.
So, on the topic of abandonment, how do you want to talk about that to do with your real life? Oh no, we'll just keep reading.
Brutal.
You reach out to take the card, and it bursts into red-hot flames. In seconds, the entire tent fills with thick smoke. Flames shoot across the floor. You run for the door. Outside you go for fresh air. Phew, you made it. You glance back. No smoke, no fire, no tent. Everything has disappeared. What should you do now? If you decide to help the freaks, go to this page. Or, if you don't want to help the freaks, go to this other page.
Cry. That's what I'm going to do.
Valid. Well, I'd like to hear that. If you could just give us a quick ASMR cry. That was the tear.
Yeah. No, my tears are silent, but deadly.
Oh, no. Love that.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? You going to help the freaks or not?
Yeah, I'll help the freaks.
Good. I was going to say, you did say you were going to do this path because you support the freak community.
I don't know how politically correct it is to... like, freak shows were really interesting back in the day.
Sure were.
Because they genuinely... Usually the freaks were actually the people that made the most in the circus. So it's a pretty common misconception that the freaks were abused in some way. Most often they were the highest earners, and it was only in like certain cases where it was like
They're fucked up because
in
the
the
world
family,
is fucked up.
yeah. But like genuinely, like that, you wanted to run away and join a freak show, like that was genuinely a way to make money, which I love. That whole movie Freaks has that whole scene with the guy that had his arms and legs amputated, and he rolls a cigarette and smokes it just by himself, which is like fucking
Just
incredible
impressive,
to see someone overcome something that set them back like that.
Good.
Fucking
Well,
awesome. We should embrace that. But also, it was
well, apparently they need your help.
well, they need my help, and I'm going to help them.
You've decided to help the freaks. As you race down the midway, you spot Brad and Patty.
Braddy. Brad and
Piggy.
Listen, guys.
You tell them, lowering your voice.
Freaks. Oh, listen, guys. We've got a problem. A big problem.
You take a deep breath and tell them all about Madame Zeno and the blue card.
Oh my god. There was a fortune teller and she was like, dude, you've got bad times coming up. You're doomed. Something bad's happening. The cards are all bad. And then she gave me a choice of 2 cards, a red card or a blue card.
Wow, Piggy says, her freckles popping off her face.
So I can do a red card or my favorite colour, blue. A blue card.
I like red.
Brad said.
Fuck up, Bread. So I chose the blue card because blue's my favorite colour. And it was like, yo, dude, it's us, the freaks. The freaks. You gotta help us, man. And I think we should, help the freaks. Because it's 2019 and I don't think they should be mistreated.
What's a freak?
Brad asks nervously.
That's a good question, Brad, and I'm glad that you brought it up. It's an outdated term, and we won't be using it anymore. We'll be calling them gifted performers. Can we, for the rest of this, call them gifted performers?
Absolutely. What your character said, though, was, remember the poster we saw when we came in? The one with the 3-headed man and the lady with the snake body?
Do you remember when we saw those dope posters with, like, that lady with the faces? No, she was a snake, and the man had, like, 3 heads. They were gifted. Do you remember that?
Brad bites down on his lip.
Are they really real?
Which lip does he bite down on?
The top one. Like an underbite.
Sure, they're real.
Patty chimes in.
I once saw a bearded lady at the circus.
Peggy, that just happens sometimes.
I don't know.
Brad says.
It sounds kind of creepy.
You sound creepy, Bread.
You ask if they're in.
Are you guys in? We're gonna save these people and not dehumanize them like you fucking want, Bread.
You bet.
Patty answers, her eyes shining with excitement.
That's my future girlfriend.
Okay, I'll go.
Brad mumbles.
Then let's hurry.
You exclaim. Race to the back of the Gifted Performers show on page 35. Is that okay? Is that what you want?
Yes.
Cool, I can do that. 5 minutes later, the 3 of you are sneaking down a dark alley. Brad is so frightened he's practically walking on top of you. The alley is littered with large cardboard boxes and overflowing trash cans, and it smells like dead fish. Hey, quit stepping on my shoe.
Do you know what? I've considered it again, and they've self-identified as freaks in their letter to us. So I think that we should call them freaks.
They did say the freaks.
They did say the freaks.
Yeah.
So that's obviously what they prefer, and I think
It was a capital F.
It always is. Sorry, what am I doing?
Hey, quit stepping on my shoe.
Hey, quit stepping on my shoe, Bread.
You say to Brad.
I'm not stepping on your shoe.
He shoots back.
Yes, you are, Bread.
I'm not anywhere near your stupid shoe.
Fuck up,
You
Bread.
glance down and nearly scream. Brad's right. He's not stepping on you.
How do I make a noise that's a nearly scream?
He's not stepping on you.
I'm stepping on him.
About a dozen rats are stepping on you.
Oh, hello, children.
You shake your foot wildly. The rats scurry off. Brad catches sight of the rats and tries to bolt.
I
You
have
and
been
Patty
marked.
quickly pull him back.
I am the Rat King.
Hey, look.
Patty says, pointing up ahead.
A door.
On the door you see a big sign that reads, "Keep out, unless you are the Rat King." So you go in.
Yes, because I am the Rat King.
Turn to page 13.
Oh wait, are we abandoning the freaks though by doing this?
No, that was your only option. This is on your way to the freaks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I have to go through the chambers of the Rat King to get there.
It didn't mention the Rat King. I'm gonna be honest. I did.
I wanted there to be a Rat King.
Oh yeah, no, it didn't mention the Rat
You
King.
hurt my
That was
heart.
me. I'm sorry.
Don't lie to me, Troy. I'm here for a good time.
The room is dark, but all around you hear hushed moans.
Hot.
Help us!
Oh.
Help us! We're in a prison, Patty says. And look at the prisoners. They're weird. Patty is right.
Whoa.
As your eyes grow accustomed to the darkness, you see cell after cell. Each one holds a strange-looking prisoner. There's an enormous fat lady who's nearly busting out of the bars. A giant. A dwarf. A young lady with boa constrictors wrapped around her waist. And a woman with a long black beard. We're the freaks, the snake lady says.
Love that.
Every night when the show ends, the master locks us up.
What the heck? This is fucked up, man. I can't believe these poor people, just because they look different.
The master? You mean Big L is...
No, not my Doki.
You must help us! The giant interrupts.
Why does he have Mrs. Z's voice? Madam Z's.
The snake lady says, the master's coming. You mustn't be here. Go that way. She points to a door down the hall.
What? When did you come over from England?
Do you want to escape through the door down the hall? Or do you want to stay and talk to Big Al?
I want to escape.
Yeah, you're gonna escape.
I'm not gonna risk. He's handsome, but he scares me.
That's valid, and no romance is worth being scared.
Oof.
Come on, Patty cries. Come on! Then, without another word, she races off. You and Brad dash after her.
Bread.
I hope Patty knows what she's doing, you think, as you try to catch up, because right now, it doesn't look that way. Patty leads you through a maze of underground passageways. Then, just as you're about to yell, "Stop!" you find yourself standing outside, in front of a barbed wire fence. Up ahead, you spot an opening.
Let's go in.
Patty says. The three of you creep through the fence and trudge through some tall, wet grass. You gaze around. It's way too dark to see, but you can hear perfectly. And the sounds that reach your ears make your skin crawl. Slithering. You definitely hear slithering.
Slytherin?
And hissing.
It is the Slytherins.
You want to leave. You spin
Yes.
around, but you can't see the opening in the fence. You do see something else. A sign. Hurry! To page 60.
Oh my god. Another not choice. It's a sign.
You call out to Patty and Brad.
Let's see what it says, Piggy and Bread.
The three of you race through the wet grass. Your socks are drenched.
Oh, my socks.
And your sneakers squeak as you
Oh,
run.
my squeakers.
But that's not the sound that's sending chills down your spine.
Oh, that's not it.
It's the hissing. It's growing louder.
I'm not sure I want to read that sign, and not just because I'm dyslexic.
You call out to Peggy and Bread. I know
Bread. Peggy, don't make me read. It's one of my top fears. Breggy.
Breggy?
I can't be asked saying both of their names separately.
Fred, yeah.
Yeah, so I might as well just say.
I know what you mean, Peggy shouts back. I have a feeling we're not going to like what it says. And you don't.
It says snake.
You reach the sign and read it aloud. Reptile petting zoo.
Yeah, snake.
Well, whoever heard of a reptile petting zoo? What kind of carnival is this anyway? This carnival is evil!
Brad stammers. You're about to agree when you notice the grass in front of you is swaying. Something is slithering through it. Something big.
Oh.
And then it comes into view.
You know what? I'm just going to put this out here now. Another misconception, I feel like, with the animals here. Because the first, it was the freaks.
Yeah.
And they were all lovely.
Did you just refer to the freaks as animals?
No. No, first of all, there's the misconception that the freaks were going to be bad.
Oh, yep.
Or what was going to happen at the freak show. And then they were the ones who were
Locked up
in
cells.
distress.
Mm.
I think the same thing's going to happen here. Like, they're reptiles, but snakes, generally, they're alright. They're okay. Especially like pythons.
This is a spooky horror book, though.
No, I'm not going to assume anything.
Okay.
Snake!
Brad cries.
Uh-huh.
You know you have to run.
Oh.
But which way?
Ah.
Left or right?
He's just trying his best. It's not his fault. He's a snake. I'm going to go right.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. Do you have a reason?
Yeah, because left in French is gauche, right? and gauche means wrong
Oh, wow.
in French as well. And right in English also means correct.
Therefore, it's better to go right than left in this situation.
In this situation. It's a bias. It's a worldly bias, and I'm gonna stick to it.
You run to the right.
Follow me.
You cry out to Paddy and Brad.
Piggy. Bread.
You run faster than you've run in your life. Your sides ache.
That's still not that fast.
And you keep on going. When your chest feels as if it's about to burst,
Oh, my chest feels like it's about to burst.
you finally stop and hear a crash behind you. Then at both sides of you, then in front of you, trapping you. Welcome to the reptiles petting zoo. A deep voice echoes
Are
through
the
the
reptiles
darkness.
going to pet me?
Reptiles petting zoo. You thought the sign said reptile petting zoo.
Are the reptiles going to pet me? Because I'm down for this. I want to be pet.
Alligator has been so lonely, the deep voice continues. Waiting and waiting for his new pets to arrive.
Oh.
And here you are. Finally. The end.
Ah. Yes, Daddy Crocodile.
Yeah, alligator.
Oh, yeah.
You asked on the cover.
It's an alligator, I guess.
It's an alligator.
But, I mean, it's got a rounded nose, and I don't know which one means what.
Oh, well, in this case, it's an alligator. But hey, maybe its nose has been smushed from hammering those bars that it's squeezing out from between.
I mean, that's fucked, but that's
Sure is.
I died.
You died.
I died.
I
mean,
how do you feel?
actually, I didn't die.
No, you're going to be pet by a reptile.
You can get out. You can get a good ending, right?
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
I've got to
became
ask you where you'd like
the
to go
pet
back
of a
to.
reptile. I don't feel like that's a bad ending.
It's not.
Because, like, I never had to work ever again.
No.
I probably just got fed.
You didn't have to go home to your mum, who would definitely be upset you were late home.
Yeah.
She'd be upset that your socks are soaked and your squeakers, they're squeaking.
I'd never have to make my own food ever
Yeah.
again. I just... And all the pets. Petums.
Exactly. And you're getting petums.
I'm getting petums.
Yeah, from an
like
alligator.
I so rightly deserve.
Yeah.
He, like, a giant alligator, and then, like, maybe I fall asleep on his tummy.
That is the absolute dream.
Yeah. Will we go back? Or will
Yeah, I've recorded each of the times that they've given you choices.
Okay.
Now, I'd like you to know that the times that they've given you choices so far, you visited 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. You visited 17 pages of this novel. You were offered 6 choices.
Oh, yeah?
And one of those just moved you back to the other option that it provided.
Yeah.
So, of those choices that you were given, whether they were lefts and rights, reds and blues, helping the freaks or not helping the freaks, where would you like to go back to?
I get to choose where I'm going back to.
No, I can just go back to left or right, which was the most recent.
Yeah,
one.
we'll just go back to, like... Let's go left, because obviously it's a horror book, so everything's wrong.
Ah, subvert.
Yeah. I should have known. Upside down is right side up. Right is wrong, and right is incorrect. There's a sign.
You call out to Paddy and Brad.
Piggy, bread.
Or deja vu. Let's see what it says.
Let's have a read'ems.
The three of you raced through the wet grass. Your socks are drenched and your sneakers squeak as they run.
My squeakers.
But that's not the sound that's sending chills down your spine.
Oh, that sound.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was like, weird. They've made both options, left and right, start the same way. But I'm rereading the page that gave you the 2 options.
Alright. That's right, let's go. Do the last line of that.
Snake!
Brad cries. You know you have to run. But which way? Left or right? Do you want to go right again?
Yes. Let's finish this. No, left. Let's go left this time.
We're going to page 125.
This way.
You wave to Paddy and Brad.
Don't go the other way, guys. Trust me. I don't know why. I've just got a real bad feeling about it, you know?
Okay. The 3 of you turn to the left and keep running straight into a pond.
Ah, the pond. Splish.
Why didn't you tell us to stop?
Paddy whines.
It's because I didn't notice until I was in it. Okay, Piggy. So just butt out, and why don't you take control of the situation that you clearly got us into by making us come to this freaking carnival in the first place?
Your line was, don't complain to me, you shout back, we followed you through the fence. So I think you nailed that.
Thank you.
Stine knows you. You turn around and slog your way back to shore.
Slog. What a good word.
Patty and Brad make it there first. You are a few feet away when you see it. An alligator.
Oh my god, it's the alligator again. So it's definitely an alligator.
Again? What do you mean? Asks Peggy.
Nothing. Deja vu. Alright, let's go.
With its mouth gaping open, revealing 2 rows of razor-sharp teeth.
Oh, I want him to stroke me.
You freeze.
Is that weird? Is it weird that I want him to stroke me, guys?
Patty spots the alligator and yells,
Quick! There's a log! Jump on it!
That's the alligator. Peggy, no! Brad, stop her.
You scramble up onto the log, but it's no use. You're still an easy target.
I'm always an easy target, man. I got many insecurities. It's easy to target my self-esteem.
The alligator opens its huge mouth even wider.
Huge.
He slithers right up to the log, and you can tell he's ready to crunch down on you.
Crump.
Don't scream yet. Turn to page 43.
Don't scream yet.
Don't do it.
So you know what? Not only is it not giving me a choice, but it's telling me what to do.
Yeah.
It's telling me to turn to a page
Pick
and
a path,
not to scream.
but hey, the path is going to be one of these paths. You can't choose every step of the path. If you came to a path where every single page led you to a fork in the road, you'd be forked off.
No, yeah, but like just keep them in a row then. You don't have to put them on different pages. You can just have like little segments and have it not be so flippantly through the book.
Yeah. I think some of the books actually have like half-page things, and it's like, you know, they separate it with numbers so that there's more on a page, but they're all shorter.
Interesting.
Yeah. You are about to scream. It seemed like the only sensible thing to do. Can you give us that right before you scream noise again? Thank you. And then you remember the sign. Reptiles Petting Zoo.
Oh my god, it's going to do the same thing again?
You have an idea. It's a crazy idea, you know. But everything in this carnival is crazy.
And with the power of friendship, I can overcome anything.
You can feel the alligator's hot breath on your arm. But instead of pulling back
He's
your
got
arm,
an attractive breath.
you stretch it out.
I'm
What are
gonna
you
pet him.
doing? Patty screams. Your fingers reach out over the alligator's open snout to the top of his head. And you pet him.
Pet.
Nice alligator.
Good boy. Good boy.
You
Good
purr
girl, good boy.
as you stroke his
Good
scaly
alligator.
head.
Oh, good boy.
Your arm trembles, but you don't stop.
No,
Slowly, very slowly, the creature's mouth begins to shut. Then he rolls over and falls asleep.
Ironically, if you pat the top of an alligator mouth, it makes it open. Just
There you
like a
go.
fun fact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You slip quietly off the log, charge for the shore, and plow right into Big Al.
Well, well, well. Look who we have here.
Big Al sings out.
Oh, hi, Al.
Come with me. It's time for the final challenge.
Sorry, it said he sings out, so I figured I should probably sing those last lines.
The final challenge.
That's what he says.
He's been
It's-
challenging me. He hasn't done anything that's actually been that suspect or untoward. Oh, except for keeping the freaks.
Yeah, but look, maybe they were criminals. Coincidentally, we don't know.
We don't know.
He does have a thick and bristling moustache.
There are two sides to every story, and this
Exactly.
is the man that I love.
This is the message at the bottom of the page.
Yeah.
You have no choice.
Oh,
Follow Big Al to page
Again.
84.
clearly.
Yeah, sorry, that's just what you got to do. But hey, it's Big Al.
Maybe I'm just bad at choosing the choices that give me choices. You know, they're like, you're doing a bad job at this. You need more
You need
direction.
assistance.
Yeah.
Big Al shoves you and your friends into a huge red tent.
Ow.
It
I mean,
seems
I like
to
it
be
rough.
set up for some kind of show. Red carpeted steps lead up to a platform which sits under a golden arch. The arch twinkles with
It's
1,000
McDonald's.
coloured lights. Pardon?
The Golden Arch.
Oh.
It's McDonald's.
Oh, you're right. The arch twinkles with 1,000
I'm
coloured
excited.
lights.
I feel like I'm going to perform.
that spell out Final Challenge.
The final challenge.
Doo-doo-doo. Trumpets blast as people flood into the viewing area.
Sorry.
Trumpets blast as people flood into the viewing area. As they march in, they clap their hands and yell, Final! 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 Big Al leads you up the carpeted steps. You are standing on the platform now, in front of a shimmering curtain that hangs down from the arch. The crowd begins to chant. Sudden
Crowd
death.
begins to chant. The crowd
Sudden
begins to
death.
chant. Sudden death. Sudden death. Sudden death. Sudden death. Oh.
What do you think that means? Patty asks.
Oh, fuck off. What do you think that means? I think it's time for sudden death, Peggy.
I think it means that you don't get an option. You're going to find out on page 123.
It really punishes you for making choices.
You're right, this is terrible. I'm never going to read another interactive novel again. Pilot episode completed.
Yeah, done.
The final challenge, Big Al announces, and the crowd goes wild. I love you, Big Al!
Ah, ow.
Then he turns to you and says, Remember, the fun games are over. Now you are playing for your life.
Okay, Roo.
You go first, Big Al says to you. You see Brad and Patty taken off to the side by a huge
Not
man
Braddy.
in a black hood.
Oh, Briggy.
Two red-haired dwarfs in clown costumes scurry up the steps. To your surprise,
Surprise.
to your surprise, they fit you with new high-top sneakers.
Oh, I'm so surprised.
Sneakers with metal studs running up the backs.
Oh, that's fashionable.
This is going to be some kind of race, you think.
Oh, no.
And then you change your mind when they snap a heavy metal helmet on your head.
Oh, I'm gonna get shot out of a cannon.
The crowd's cheers grow louder. Big Al throws a switch. The curtain behind you parts and whammo! The wall behind the curtain turns into a super magnet. You go zinging to the wall like a dart to a bullseye.
Oh, cool.
Zing back to page 25.
Back.
Just
like in the book.
Just back in the book, yeah.
Not back in time.
No.
We haven't been to 25 yet. How many pages are there in the book?
A few more than 125, which is weird. The furthest we've gotten so far. 135. We're at 25, right? You're gonna like this.
Okay.
But I'm gonna give it a big circle.
Oh, no.
A big circle on my bit of paper means that there's more than two options.
Okay.
Seconds later, your head and the back of your feet slam into the wall. You're hanging upside down in the middle of a gigantic magnetic wheel. Are you ready for the final challenge? Big Al asks.
Final challenge. Of course not.
You say.
Let me go.
We'll let you down, but not until you face the final challenge.
Final challenge.
One spin will decide your fate. If you win, you go. If you lose, you stay here forever.
One spin will decide your fate.
Forever.
Forever.
Will that be your fate? Big Al approaches the wheel. Brad and Patty are holding on to each other.
Oh my god.
Your
Is it
heart
just
is
gonna
pounding.
give me the numbers to choose?
Your hands are sweating. Your mum's
Knees
spaghetti.
weak, mum's spaghetti.
This is it. One spin. He gives the wheel.
One
With you
shot.
on it. A hard turn.
Oh my god.
Wheel will stop.
Oh my god. See, okay, here's what I don't like. None of this has been based on me making good or bad choices.
Nope.
If I die from this, it's completely by chance.
You made moral choices on whether or not you were going to help the freaks. Did you decide whether or not you were going into the fortune tellers? Don't
Yeah, but
remember.
when I've died, it's been a luck thing.
That's right.
Go left or right,
Yeah.
and now I'm gonna die again.
But hey, you were reunited with Peggy and Brad for a moment. They're holding on to each other, so hey, at least they were happy.
What are the numbers?
44, 74, 124.
Let's go to 124, because we did 125 or something, right?
We sure did. So it gave you three options, and you're going to page 124. Let's see what happens.
Oh wait, were those the page numbers, or were those the numbers?
Both.
Oh yeah, okay, good. Weird number.
Final, final, final. You hear the crowd yelling as you spin around
Yes, that's really
and
short.
around. You're getting dizzy.
I died. I said it.
Really dizzy. So dizzy that you faint.
Oh.
Your eyes flutter open on page 112.
Oh my god. It's the final challenge.
Yow! Someone splashes cold water in your face. Your eyes open.
My classic. Every morning when I wake up. Yow!
Come on, wake up. It's almost showtime. A raspy voice says.
Oh no, now I'm trapped. I'm one of the freaks.
Showtime?
Showtime. I'm gonna perform.
You say, gazing into the eyes of a dwarf.
Showtime? What show?
The Freak Show.
Oh, I knew it.
You are the amazing Siamese triplets.
Oh my god. He's sewn us together. This is exactly like American Horror Story.
You glance around and see Patty on one side of you and Brad on the other. You try to pull away from them, but you can't. We're stuck together with some kind of glue, Patty says.
It isn't glue.
Brad argues.
Is too.
Is not.
Is too.
Is not.
Well, whatever it is,
Oh my god.
you are stuck.
I'm trapped with bread forever.
Stuck between your arguing friends for a long, long time. Like forever. And here's something you can't argue about. This really is the end.
Well, that's it. I failed twice.
You did.
But
again, did you fail?
it was luck.
It was. But hey, you went on an adventure to the Carnival Horrors.
Do you know what? At least, we probably can jerk each other off.
You, Patty, and Brad. I forgot what their real names were.
Brad and Peggy and I.
Brad, Peggy, and you.
We can, it's always mutual masturbation.
I didn't think that's how my first podcast episode was going to end.
It's what it's ended in.
Yeah, mutual masturbation.
Well, look, it's the company you keep. It really says a lot about who you are as a person.
I love that. Thank you. I love the people that I hang out with and that I choose to be around.
Okay.
And those are the kind of people that I want to hang out with. So, thank you, Jules Daniel of Is This Relatable Content?
Official.
Is it?
Is this relatable? Was this relatable content?
No, this was SPLITelevision Productions.
Oh,
but
yeah.
you can check out Is This Relatable Content on YouTube, Facebook, and on Instagram as well.
They're all me.
That's right. A man with many faces, as the Freak Show would
Many
depict.
facades.
That's right.
3.
Um,
And we're all wanking.
What did you think of the story that we told today?
I thought it was good. The first ending, I was a pet at the zoo. I don't feel like that was a bad ending.
I don't
feel I feel like I won.
It was actually a grammatical joke there, because it was a reptiles petting zoo, but
Yeah.
it had an apostrophe the second time. Like, it was clever. But
Yeah.
I read it, you just heard it.
No, I still was like, I figured it out.
Yeah, you did.
Because I'm smart. The second one.
Were you at home? Let us know.
Were you at home? Not were you smart at home. Just were you at home? Please tell me. Write it.
Let us know where our viewers
Give
are.
us a comment. Were you at home or were you in the park? The second one, which was being sewn together. Well,
That's right, yeah.
super glued or not. My image is that we would be sewn together, and that is horrific.
It is pretty horrific.
That's human centipede
That is
level.
spooky.
Very scary. There are some things with R.L. Stine, like a lot of them are goofy and funny, and then some of them you're like, if you think about it too much, that'll fuck you up.
Yeah. So,
Like,
I'm glad we got to experience both with your playthrough of this novel. Is that what you call it? A playthrough? Yeah.
It's a playthrough. It's a game.
Let's play.
Let's play Pick a Path.
That's what this podcast is. We're doing books.
We're doing a book.
I'm a bibliophile, and I want to let's play some books with some friends.
I love it. I love, sometimes D&D is really fun, but it's a lot harder to get a lot of people together to do a whole campaign.
Sure is.
And you have to write it.
You do. You've got to plan it out.
With this, it's already written. You just ask your friend, and even if you can't be bothered doing this, you could always just get a magazine, is this boy...
A, B, C, or D.
A,
and
B,
you just
C,
have
or D,
options.
which is the boy for you. There are many games that you can play. You don't limit yourself.
With your friends.
Yeah.
Or by yourself. Don't rule out
Don't limit yourself.
to alone time.
No.
Or together time.
This is it, man. This is the new Telltale franchise.
Thank you so much for coming and joining me, Jules.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you everyone for listening. If you have, this has been Pick a Path Podcast. I've been Troy J. Malcolm. And this was Jules Daniel in escape from the carnival of horrors. Thanks for listening to Pick a Path Podcast. We release a new episode in the first week of every month. Next episode is Alicia Ward in TikTok. You're dead. Subscribe everywhere that podcasts are available and to the SPLITelevision Productions YouTube channel. Bye!